two different strains of oyster mushroom grain spawn. I also made these with liquid culture. One of them is summer and one is winter-type oyster mushroom grain spawn. What you see here is a winter type, so it is more resistant to cold weather. What you see here is a summer type, which is more productive in summer. The temperature of the substrate and the grain spawn is very important when filling the bag. If it is applied to a warmer environment, the mycelium will probably die. The substrate needs to be cooler than the grain spawn. Let's measure now. Grain spawn temperature is 25 degrees Celsius, and substrate temperature is 21.5 degrees. That is good. Now let's start bag filling. That's enough grain spawn for this amount of substrate. Now I will mix the summer-type oyster mushroom grain spawn. I prepared the bags. I heat-sealed their mouths and made holes in the bags and for air transfer. This is the summer version. The package is 549 grams. I measured them. This is our winter version. This is also 533 grams. We will now incubate them in a dark environment for about 3 weeks. So we will wait for the colonization to be completed. This is the situation in which our bags arrive after about 48 hours. As you can see, mycelium growth is very good. This is our summer bag. Now let's take a look at our winter bag. In our winter bag, the development is quite normal. The point I want to mention here is that if you work with liquid culture, you can prepare your own grain spawn and it will always be fresh in your hand. Today is August 10, 2023. We made these bags on the 10th of July. So it's been a whole month. Normally, I used to keep it in the refrigerator for a day or two after 3 weeks. But since the weather was hot this year, I actually kept them in the fridge for 5 days longer. The pins are self-generated. Now I'm going to cut the mouths of these bags. They will get some more air. I will transfer them to the grow box. Hopefully, these mushrooms will have grown in a week or 10 days at a temperature of between 19 and 23 degrees and a humidity of 80–85%. Friends, as you can see, we grew oyster mushrooms. But the shape of the mushrooms was a bit strange. Unfortunately, they dried out because I could not provide the necessary fresh and cool air in the heat of 37 degrees during the day and 27 degrees at night. To achieve this, I used an ice bottle when necessary. I used a Peltier thermoelectric cooler with the thought that it would be helpful. But it didn't help much. As a result, we saw that oyster mushrooms can be grown with sunflower seed shells. In summer heat, this work can be done more successfully in fully automated mushroom farms. I recommend that hobbyists do these works mostly in the fall, in the warm winter months or in the spring. I have grown many healthy and beautiful oyster mushrooms before. You can find their videos on the channel. In the coming days, I will be working on white-cap mushroom and morel mushroom at home. Videos of these studies will also be uploaded to my channel. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.